Ripple obviously got their banking charter and license. Maybe that needs to be finalized, and they move out of the provisional phase. They're currently about 90 days into that at this point. And so they, I don't know if it's 90 days or 6 months or how long the OCC, issues that provisional license for, but I would expect that the first 5 that were issued are probably up for review and audit for the first 90 days of their performance. And I'm sure they probably did a back audit, before they even gave them the provisional charter. So we'll see, who maintains the charter. I'm hopeful that all of them do. With them issuing a new charter for Crypto.com, I'd expect that, like I said, they're probably reviewing the other ones to make a determination and finalize them. Trying to see. When I looked things up, I didn't see any direct money transmitter licenses or licenses to operate in India for Ripple. They've got it pretty much everywhere else that I can tell, but I didn't see any, like they have partner banks and stuff there that they work with in India, but maybe they need the actual licenses there in India. So we'll see if that ends up being the case or not. But again, that's kind of separate of price. That's Ripple's business model. So really the price is going to come down to BlackRock ETF, supply shock, low amounts of XRP on the exchanges, and the volume moving from the OTC desk and the dark pools, because there's not any left there, onto the exchanges to push the price to a place where they can start using it. I believe it's the supply and demand dynamic that pushes the price into a range where it can start being used, and then once there's enough liquidity in the asset, that's when they start using it. And until then, like if they turned it on now, it wouldn't work because there's not enough liquidity in XRP. We're starting to see transactions on the network ramp up here, especially in the last couple weeks. We've seen that move up. So, and then with volume turning around today, we had a lot of buy orders in early on the ETFs this morning. I think it did like 5 million in the first 8 minutes or something, and then it kind of cooled off from there. So, the price is up today off the bottom. Do we have another swing lower? We could. I'm kind of with Blockchain Backer. Again, I'm not a TA guy. I watch him for the technical analysis. He thinks we could come back up and then waddle sideways and then do one more plunge before we see the upside in the market.